Barack Obama's plot to silence pro-Trump media exposed. After losing a historic election to Donald Trump, Democrats realized that their efforts to control the media has failed. Former President Obama, using what was left of his political capital, lobbied Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg after the election to change how the #1 social media website distributed information via the New York Times. Fake news was at the center of the proposed reforms. After the close of the election and before the Russian narrative was crafted, fake news received the credit for winning Donald Trump the election. Fake news was the latest code or shorthand for underground media. The Washington establishment and the mainstream media have spent years consolidating their power, only to be undermined by alternative media. Americans stopped trusting the mainstream and started to look for alternative voices to make sense of the world. The mainstream media lost their ability to shape the narrative in this country. Stories about Hillary Clinton's health and the dark deeds of John Podesta dominated discussions instead of the manufactured talking points preferred by the politically powerful. In an attempt to regain control, Barack Obama traveled to Silicon Valley to lobby Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook. Zuckerberg was at first hesitant to adopt the former president's proposal, but eventually acquiesced. Obama's central concern was the Facebook newsfeed. The newsfeed was a consolidation of news stories curated for each user based on what similar users found popular. Obama's problem was that it created echo chambers. The newsfeed was changed. Instead of simply promoting what was popular, the incoming information was modified to draw from the untrustworthy news cycle the mainstream news outlets preferred. Individually curated news feeds were stopped and replaced with a regionally determined trending section. Instead of a basis in popularity, a news story would be considered trending only if it were being covered by multiple sources in the mainstream news. Obama and the media were upset that they lost control of the narrative, and this was their attempt to regain that control. The internet allows users to take control of the information they receive, limiting the reach of the propagandists. The mainstream started to fight back by changing the way Facebook reveals the news. Changes to Facebook are just the beginning of an attempt to dictate and control what we are and are not allowed to hear. Controlling the narrative is the ultimate battle in the age of information. And there you have it, folks. He gave the internet away in October 1st. I mean, really? You know, he has done so many things to just destroy America, you know, from the bottom up. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.